I think also this is where there's like a big, I would say, cultural gap between, say, this country and England in terms of like probably respect and like, well, respect for religion. Because I feel like obviously if in this country you had something like this, where you just leave offerings, I feel like people would just nick them. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's crazy. Got that light, is that incense? I think you can probably light it, but I'm not going to, because I don't really know precisely how it works. But there's quite a few here, so you must. Yeah, that's the incense there. Yeah, I'm not going to do. If I kind of knew what I was meant to do, I would probably do it for you guys. But I think since I don't want to do it, and then, I mean, you've got some stuff there. It'd be nice to. It'd be cool to do, but as I said, I don't want to do it and then do something incorrectly that is not going to end well. So, but it's just the amount of these, like, I think there's one over here as well. And there's bug spray. I'm a little bit like, oh, it's just toilets. I thought they might be. Step back. I thought they might be. That was one of those moments where like, I opened that up and I was like, oh, I'm not sure what I'm going to find here. This is so cool though, like, it's just like, it's crazy. Oh, yes. I'm not sure how many times you meant to do that. Again, if I'm doing anything that's inappropriate, I do apologise. Do you take shoes off in here? It's a bit, there's no tatami mat, I think, yeah. Got some sumo guys. Maybe they're quite famous, I don't know. It's just incredible, I just, like... Yeah, I don't know whether they're like, I never know, like, well, presumably they're some kind of sweets. That says 300 again. Maybe it's, yeah. They must maybe just say, they're really cool. But it's crazy because I could, like, I'm not going to, disclaimer, but like you could, if it was, again, if it was like England, you would kind of be like, well, you wouldn't leave all this here, would you? Because people would just like pick it up and take it. But I think those are like the paper things that go on trees, maybe. Oh, look at that up there as well. It's just an art, it's just a work of art, isn't it? It's just, yeah. I mean, I will put, if I've got a 10 in my pocket, I'll put that in, yeah. No, it's breathtaking. And again, I didn't expect to find it. I'm just, every single time I do this, I'm just blown away. And it's also the fact that, like, there was one other couple who was here, but other than that, I've been the only person here. So it's just really quite, like, crazy and magical, really. But I guess there's just so many of these shrines that you can't even visit all of them. Like there's one at the bottom which I'll go to on the way back. I'll count these probably as one. I think, as I said, I probably need to rule where, and it probably doesn't even matter what, if they're Buddhist or Shinto, but if they're in sort of, I guess, maybe 1 mile of each other, it might have to be less than that. But if they're kind of if they're within kind of really easy walking distance, then I shouldn't really count them as 2 different ones, I think. But I don't know, I maybe need to check like Google to see because if Google maybe counts them as separate shrines, and maybe that's something I would do as well. But I feel like it's a bit of a cheat, maybe. But then they've got 2 separate entrances, so at the same time, you know, I think they are kind of like, they're different, but they're very close. So I don't know, maybe I could count them. I mean, if I'm going to do like 1,000 as my goal, which I think it is going to be, then that's achievable. But yeah, it just depends really. But we'll have a walk down and see the other one. But beautiful shrine. Again, this I would recommend every single one I've been to. But this one, yeah, if you're in the area, definitely, because it's just really out the way and idyllic, as you know, peaceful.